Tá, agora que a gente já salvou a vida da Alfira, vamos se concentrar em terminar o ritual dos espinhos. Caso você não saiba, dá pra parar o ritual de várias formas, mas a forma que a gente vai fazer é enfrentando o Druida das Sombras. Não sabe o que é? Calma que você já vai entender.
Shh. Listen.
Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Victory awaits.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Time to strike.
Let's move.
What's the plan?
won't give in.
I will ascend. Taste my fury.
Where do I go from here? Very well. Pave my path with corpses. Build.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You have milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Acredite em mim, você não vai querer falhar num teste desse, porque se você falhar, realmente vai ter uma grande batalha já dentro do templo.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Eu sei que a Kagha parece ser um monstro desalmado, não vou julgar se você acha isso, mas confia em mim, a gente vai redimir ela. O primeiro passo para fazer a missão aqui dos Druidas das Sombras é pegar esse baú, tá? Daí você já vai começar a entender um pouco do que tá acontecendo e por que ela tá agindo assim. A gente até podia continuar aqui direto e fazer essa missão, mas eu tô a fim de testar realmente o druida com um desafio digno. Então vamos lá enfrentar o urso coruja, que assim a gente já vai testar se o monge tá indo bem.
Owl bear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
This is it. I guess we go inside?
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Another shrine to another god.
A Selûne statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Bet that will fit in my pack. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura. Something over there. Just an old prayer.
Something the matter?
My prayers are answered.
Something the matter? You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins. It hurts. Worthless.
What a day. Let's prowl. Quietly.
I have such a headache. Dream in red. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Rested enough. Now, forward.
Nothing hurts anymore. path lies before me.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub.
Indolence breeds madness. Quickly then. Unseen, unheard, unseen. No time to dally. Need to keep going. Perfectly hidden.
Blood comes easy these days. No time for mercy.
Nice and easy.
Still breathing, despite everything. Father, are you watching?
I'm ready.
What now? You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Concentrate. Onward.
It's getting dark. Can't hold on.
What should I do?
Come on. Can't stay idle. Nothing will stand in my way.
Need to act fast.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
Espera aí, isso aqui não é história da Disney, né? Então,
You watch speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
vamos aproveitar para fazer um descanso longo aqui, que depois eu quero ir lá direto pro acampamento dos Goblins para fazer as missões lá e conseguir experiência rápido para poder chegar no nível 6. Porque a dificuldade com o Monge é chegar no nível 6. Depois que chegar no nível 6, dá pra rushar basicamente todos os boss do jogo.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony. You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake, too many questions plague you. When the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
Me lord, jubilant day! I have found your vile self at last! Sceleritas Fel! Your loyal and ever-adoring butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long. Oh, one hell of a butler. The most unprincipled servant you could hope for. You have always struggled to conduct yourself properly without me. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the road. Ah, yes, my lord has always had some spontaneous little outbursts of joy. Anyways, I come once again bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance. You earned this iniquitous prize through your great show of exceptional violence the other night. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity. Death wants everything to do with you, good villain. Be true to yourself, my lord.
Make haste. I will
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Happily, lead the way. Bloody teeths everywhere. We moving or what?
I've got a long road ahead. All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp. I'll tell the gods what's what.
A parte boa de libertar ela é que a gente não precisa nem se preocupar em passar em teste nenhum aqui, né? É simplesmente só confirmar a história dela e ir.
Look what the rat dragged in.
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Saz says? You helped her escape that grove? Then behave while you're inside. Our people don't mind it one bit.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Next time, we'll be your dog. Let us off the hook.
I still just...
Hell's that yowling bleeds the ears. Bloody human. No offence, mind, just that ain't entertainment. Don't need two mates. We already got the greatest start there is, and it ain't no warbling. It's chicken chasing. It's got feathers, don't it? A beak. Besides, I reckon it owes us, seeing as how it just ate our last chicken. Reckon it owes us a game. You want to hear the rules or not? Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Come back when that half-wit's done wailing and find out.
I don't fancy chasing this thing. It looks right to me. Has it even a bow?
With fragulous crown and with sceptre abraid, draw Ragslin short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfhenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Come on, you turnip!
Huh, quite so. Now, if you'll excuse me, draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin, I am draw Ragslin, Tumptuous, draw Ragslin,
You broke him!
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done. Of course.
Brave enough to take on our new chicken? It's a big un, but that's just... Wait! Wonderful. And you got coin to back you? Cocky, eh? Maybe you've got the skill to back it up. Or maybe I'm about to make a heap of coin. Let's get a crowd going and find out, eh? Your eyes!
That smells delicious.
Isso daqui é um ótimo exemplo de como a magia de falar com os animais é útil, cara. Em vez de você ficar brincando de pega-pega com um filhote de urso coruja, olha como é bem mais fácil se você só convencer ele.
Run! Where? Safe. There. Run.
Get it back on the field!
Ain't we gonna cook it?
That's the game done. Come here. Well, looky! That thing works even better in a chicken. Reckon we won't eat it after all. Pardon? You're what? Think you misunderstood, mate. Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase. Says so in the rules.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
It were only a joke, mate. Here, no quarrel with ya.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
No more chicken chasing. Seems like it's all about the money for some, and I ain't got any to bet.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home. Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with one way or the other.
Just need a contender. No more chicken chasing. Seems like it's all about the money for some, and I... Right, go on then. Fat bird's yours. Don't need the hassle. The great chasers are dead. Runny cob, split foot,
Poor creature. I hope it can follow my scent to camp.
Antes de seguir no acampamento Goblin, vamos só fazer algumas missões aqui que eu esqueci, inclusive dessa espada aqui e do livro lá das necromancias de Tai.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Stray. Blood can only be honored with blood. The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows, It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Seems simple enough. The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply. The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand. Around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer. The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
I ain't wasting our host.
I want to have a word.
Yeah.
Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Humans. Think you rule the world? Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, not us. Things are changing. We got the absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this slug.
Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
The goblin stares, mouth agape. Then he sets his jaw and falls to his knees.
There. I've done it. Arrogant swine.
He touched. He kissed your feet. What was it like? Just curious. Yes, that's what you think, innit?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Nessa parte aqui, eu sei o que você pensou. Você chegou, encontrou esses goblins mais afastados, esse cara aqui na beira do precipício, e eu sei o que você pensou. Obviamente em abrir esse baú aqui. O quê? Você pensou em empurrar aquele goblin no abismo? Que tipo de monstro faria isso?
Inside, boring.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. Just having a bit of fun.
So much fun.
that those thieves almost got past.
We got her now, eh? And once the whelp starts...
Selûne. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good. I wasn't intending to.
A Umbralma depois ela melhora, mas agora no início do jogo às vezes dá uma vontade, sabe, de...
Oi! Ain't no party in here. Shut it, Graw. Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do.
My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours?
Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call.
Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than...
No, you don't. Come on, then.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so that those thieves almost got...
Do you hear the Absolute's voice?
Smells like
Do you
burnt flesh
feel
in here.
her inside you?
I only hear her through you, priestess.
That's because she chose me. You're not worthy yet.
Something's on my mind.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the Goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the Goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
can't afford.
Around.
Indolence breeds madness.
No time to rest.
Ready to clear your head?
Staying out of sight. Still in shadow.
What to do?
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Let's spill some blood. Feel their agony.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Can't afford to let up. Have to keep going.
Can't even catch my breath.
Let my name be known.
My faith protects me.
Looking ahead.
The corpse seems willing to speak.
Very well. You've set foot in a restricted area.
Let's have some carnage. On my way.
Well, so much for peace.
No time to waste. Can't give up.
Dream in red. What's that? What's hiding here? Never a dull moment. Something good here. I hope. Another step forward. Father, they will die for you. That's curious. Looks like all these moon plates can be turned. goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom. Breathe deep and move. Seems simple enough. Things have stayed interesting.
Spend so long poking about down here. I'd much rather be outside with the sun on my skin.
If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
May the gods take you first. Can't keep me out.
Well, hello.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Eager for battle.
Everything is clear. Dream in red. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ah, pronto. Chegou. Já tava demorando. Pensei que até que ia surgir mais cedo.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true bloody pleasure. You wound my honor. Consider me a peer for your vice. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
On my way.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. Cursed to put my hands on everything. I can do better. I must. Going. Wonder what's past this. Still in control. Just. Must lug my guts through this hell. These boots have seen everything. Let's move. Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Meu Deus do céu, que ameaça de mais e ação de menos. Vamos fazer o seguinte, vamos voltar pro acampamento, a gente fecha uma roda, põe vocês duas lá no meio e deixa vocês se degladiar por 10 minutinhos. Se você já jogou The Last of Us, você já parou pra pensar o caos que seria se aqueles zumbis também tivessem poderes psíquicos iguais os daqui?
Nothing hurts anymore. Timask and Torchstalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other. Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices. The harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects you.
Vamos conhecer agora dois dos caras mais gente boa que a gente pode encontrar nesse jogo, tá?
I should speak up. Have a lot on my mind.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No cell morphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Meloam's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Omelium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. Moreover, the cranium has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all. Extraction would risk much. The larva is not the only creature that has been inside this brain, but at present it is the sole resident. Your flesh has been burrowed into. Your flesh has been excavated. A tadpole need not tunnel when they greet their host. Unfortunately, beyond the assessment of my own kind, I cannot speculate what has passed through your cerebrum. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Eu até queria lá continuar a missão da Kagha, mas vamos libertar o Halsin primeiro, porque aqui provavelmente eu vou gastar um pouco dos recursos. E se eu for lá, daí depois aqui vai ficar um pouco mais complicado, então vamos só liberar ele de uma vez aqui e depois a gente vai lá.
Careful, I'm behind. Step quick.
Nothing hurts anymore. Don't waste a step.
Put your arm in it, Three.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises.
We made it squeal.
Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Time for blood!
Death won't take me yet.
death. It has it.
What do I have to lose? On my way.
Onward. Got to focus. Swift and lethal. I will not know failure.
Can't slow down.
Let's end this.
Let's have some carnage. Delicious.
Make way.
Shouldn't have wished to live in.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the hobgoblin Drow Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to
What's hiding here?
Time to get going.
One day I'll catch a break.
Fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute.
Mistress! It's me, your loyal servant, Sazza. I'm back! But...
You feel old?
Nah!
Undercover, no doubt. And it will be your last. My spiders are hungry, little one. But before they feast, tell me where that grove is.
It's past the bridge, to the east. Big old gate covered in ivy. Don't hurt me, mistress, please.
I will not hurt you. My spiders will have that pleasure.
No, I mucked up, I'm sorry. But I didn't know who they was. They didn't tell me nothing. I told ya, I was trying to follow orders best I could.
Silence, wretch. And remember, you owe your miserable life to this one.
I won't cause any more trouble. I swears it.
Through sheer luck, that pathetic worm has brought me the information I need. And it seems that the inhabitants of the grove trust you. We can use that against them. You have a part to play in this slaughter.
Return to the grove. When my raiding party approaches, throw open the gate and signal...
The fate of the grove's inhabitants hangs in the balance. Killing the drow here would spare them, but it might be better to face her warband at the grove itself, on familiar ground. On the other hand, participating in the slaughter as she asks may be the perfect way to earn her trust and access to the cult's inner circle.
Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light. Once we are in position, we will wait for your signal, and then we will break them all.
Gather the raiders.
Yes, your ladyship. We won't let you down.
We have found our prey.
One day I'll catch a break.
Need something else? Pleasure.
teeth. Those horrible teeth. Take this. It's everything I've got. I won't try and get you killed again. Promise. Just let me go. I tell you anything, and my life ain't worth a rat's breakfast. No, I'll talk. What do you want to know? I saw Druidas stash some stuff behind the waterfall, near the bridge. You want it? It's yours. It's all yours. Is that it? Can I go? She's got all kinds of booyarg. Sickly tasting stuff. Might make your limbs grow back, but it's as sour as a bugbear's whittle.
When we reach the grove, you charge only on my command.
It's gonna be a massacre!
No prisoners, no mercy. We strike for the absolute.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Here we go.
Knock it back, lads. No slowing down.
Nessa parte um pouco mais afastada do pântano da Tietel, nós vamos encontrar um papel que vai dar continuidade na missão dos Druidas das Sombras, tá? É a missão principal da Kagha ali e é uma das formas que você pode parar o ritual dos espinhos.
Light on my feet. Time for some bloody work.
Staying out of sight. I shouldn't linger.
Quiet. Step careful.
Cloak and dagger, my favorite.
Hello, you.
Ready for anything.
Unseen, I see a way. Time to meet your maker.
Never a dull moment.
Need to act fast.
Time to strike.
Can't give up. Not now.
I am fury. I am death. You bow, or you break.
Let's go.
Death's close at hand.
Got to focus. Swift and lethal.
My path be true.
I won't give in.
I've missed this. Feel their anguish.
The dance of death.
What's the plan? Talk to me. Victory awaits.
I'm ready.
Fast. I need healing. Time to strike.
There's blood in the air.
Can't give up.
Open up. Never wanted the easy path.
There is work to do.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Watch your back.
Keep it together. Can't slow down. Better not be cursed. Something good here, I hope. Never a dull moment. How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Let's see what this does.
My legs! I can stand again! Did you do that? Thank you.
Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
E agora a parte final da missão da Kagha e dos Druidas das Sombras. Boa parte das pessoas que jogaram não viram essa forma aqui de encerrar o ritual dos espinhos. Eu mesmo, a primeira vez que vim aqui, eu só fui lá, libertei o Halsin, ele veio aqui, né? Fez o que tinha que fazer.
Don't linger.
This way. Action, not reaction.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I wish I could offer more assistance. I hope to see both you and Halsin again.
I should speak up.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha! What is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
What in the colloquial word? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Ollerton speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Ollerton. No! You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Kagha's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Bleed for me.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Take you.
Still on my feet.
The ritual was flawed. It could have damaged the grove.
And if the goblins get in here, what will happen to the grove? To us?
We'll find another way to stop them. We must.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You will face Sylvanas' justice.
If it's an argument you seek, you won't find it here. Whatever the Tree Father's judgment, I will accept it in full. Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the right, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy. It began with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The Druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the right to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halsin returns to heal them in full. We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gake Vlakith Mazathok! Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lozel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lozel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this, I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.